Hey everyone, welcome to my monthly favorites for the month of March. These are all the things that I've been loving and using this month, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to mention is this Softsoap body wash, and it's in the scent Peppermint Meringue, and I don't know if this has been around for a while. It says limited edition, but I saw it at a Walmart close to my school. We were in there one day and I was totally intrigued by this. I love the smell of peppermint. And it was only like $2 or $3, and I've been like sick all month long with like sinuses and stuff. I don't know if it's like allergies or what's up. I mean, it's probably allergies. I've never had allergies in my life, and now all of a sudden I do. So this has really helped me out. It's got a really nice peppermint scent. It's not super strong in my opinion. It's more of like a sweet pepperminty smell. So if you guys are on the market for a body wash or something that you know is good for like your sinuses and stuff, I would definitely try and see if you can find this. They had a bunch of different scents. There was like a vanilla one and it smelled so good, but I definitely have enjoyed this month. It's like more than halfway gone, so I thought I'd mention that. The next thing I want to mention is this Batiste dry shampoo, and this is the Divine Dark kind, and I did recently pick this up and I love this so much. I tried like the original fresh scent from Batiste. I had like a little sample of it and I didn't really care for it. But I do really like this. I like that it has a little bit of a tint to it, and it just works really well with my hair. I like how it smells, and it gives me like good volume. That's what I like a dry shampoo for, is like some volume in my hair. So yeah, I really like this. I found this at Walmart. Next up we have the Thayers Witch Hazel. I think it's Witch Hazel with rose petal. Yeah, it's a toner, and I've had this for almost a year now, and when I first got it I didn't really care for it. But I have been loving this toner. I use it every time I wash my face, which is morning and night. And I've been trying to just kind of keep my skincare like as simple as possible. I know that you guys like me to try like sheet masks and stuff, which I do have two to talk about. But I feel like using less products on your face really is the best. Like that's what I've been trying to do. I'm not really into trying different skincare stuff because I feel like it throws my skin off balance. So I try to keep things as simple as possible. I just use a simple cleanser, a toner, and my moisturizer. I don't really mess with serums, and like I've been trying not to use a bunch of stuff on my face basically, because I feel like the more that I use, the more my skin is, I'm just like holding this awkwardly, the more I use my face, the more it gets irritated. So that's why I haven't been using a whole lot of sheet masks and stuff like that. I'm not naked, I have a shirt on. So yeah, this has been working really good for me. I think the reason I didn't like it so much at first is because I was using a bunch of different stuff on my skin. But I find that my regimen now is just perfect. Like my skin has been like just really normal. So I'm loving that. And I think I have this to thank. I've just found a really good regimen is all. And this is a part of it. Okay, so sheet masks that we can talk about. I did try two from Shopmissa. I have several Shopmissa things that I want to talk about because I did do a haul from them. So if you guys want to watch that, I will link it down below. But these are the two that I tried. This is a brand that I've not seen on there before, so I definitely hopped on this when I saw it on their website. This is from Stella Fiesta. So I have their Neroli orange oil, and then I have their pearl. The orange one I love so much. It said something, what did it say? Something about microbes, and that intrigued me. It says, use the antimicrobial properties of neroli extract to help fight acne and balance its natural oil production. So I love this. I would repurchase this a million times over. I did keep the little actual mask so you guys could see it, and that's what it looks like. I love that it doesn't have the little fold down parts. I hate when they do that. I don't know why they like people put fold down like eye patches. I don't want to put this on my eye. I just don't. But this was a really good mask. Love this. My skin didn't feel any kind of like it was getting irritated and like bumpy and stuff. So I think this is a good sheet mask if you have like acne prone skin for sure. This one, however, the pearl one, I didn't care for very much. It was definitely more of like a moisturizing mask, and I felt like my skin was trying to get a little bumpy after using this. So this one, unfortunately, I don't think I'd really like repurchase. Again, I'm not super into sheet masks right now because I don't want to throw my skin off. This one I definitely felt like wasn't going to throw my skin off. I got two of these actually, so I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, this one I'd repurchase, this one I just wouldn't. And then these makeup wipes that I got from Shopmissa, I did not like these at all. I got the green tea, and then I also got the sensitive kind, the unscented kind. I didn't realize these only came with 15, so 15 for $1 really isn't worth it to me when I can go to Big Lots and get a pack of 30 for $1, which I do enjoy the Big Lots brand, you guys know. These were super dry. They were useless. Like, if a makeup wipe is dry, it's just not going to work, so maybe that's the problem. If they were a little bit more moist, it would have been fine. These, I just did not enjoy them. I would not repurchase them, and I would not recommend them when you could find ones that are better and more affordable and more economical. The sponges that I got from Shopmissa, I also don't really like care for. A lot of people rave about them and say that they're just like the Beauty Blender and the Real Technique sponges. So I have one that's like the Real Technique dupe, and then I have one that's like the Beauty Blender dupe. And I don't think that they're dupes at all. I think they're similar, like you could get away with them, but they're much more dense than the sponges, like the actual sponges they're trying to mimic. So I felt like, especially with this one, the Beauty Blender one, my foundation did not sink into my skin well. Like, it was still kind of like streaky in a way, like it didn't melt into my skin. And the same with this. I don't know, there's just like a density to these that I'm not really cool with. I don't know. I wouldn't repurchase these. I don't think they are a dupe. If you do think they're a dupe and you really like these, I'm glad they work for you, but they just, like, I didn't really see like how like the hype about them, people saying like, this is a $1 Beauty Blender dupe, it's exactly the same. I disagree. I just don't think that's the case. Okay, and then the last of the Shopmissa stuff that I'm going to talk about, these two brushes. I love this brush right here. This is the High Definition F4 brush, and this definitely reminds me of like an e.l.f. brush that I have. It's like their ultimate blending brush. I do love this for foundation. I've used it quite a few times, and I do really like this. For $1, I cannot believe how good this is. So I definitely would love to get a bunch of these because I love having clean foundation brushes to use. And then this one is the High Def F1 brush, and it's a flat top, and I've just used this a couple times to like buff out my highlight and stuff like that, and I do enjoy this as well. Their brushes are phenomenal. I love them all. I love all the brushes that I got from the Shopmissa Haul. And then the last two things I'm going to talk about is, well, one of them is a highlighter. This is from Makeup Revolution, and I think I have talked about this in a favorites video, but I've had a lot of people ask me about my highlight in my videos recently, and this is what it is. This is the Baked Highlighter Powder in Peach Lights. And here is what it looks like. And it's just got like this iridescence to it. It like shifts to like a bluish pink sometimes, or actually it's kind of like a pinkish shift. I do have it on. I have it on today just to kind of show you. I put it on my cheeks, my eyebrow bone, and my nose, and I just love it. It's a very intense shine, and this is like my favorite highlight ever. I use this all the time. I love it. I've had it for a really long time, and I just recently just started wearing it like every single day. I love it, and I love this. It's super intense. I feel like I've said that 1,000,001 times, but I think it definitely resembles, you know, like higher end highlighters. And then the last product I want to talk about, I do think I have mentioned this too before, but I wanted to shout out this e.l.f. eyebrow kit. I have mine in the color Light, and I usually love to use eyebrow tints, but I've noticed with this, I get a much more precise, like my eyebrows just look much more cleaned up, like the lines are much more even, it seems like. So one side is a powder, so this light side right here is a powder, and then this dark side is a wax. So I use two different angled brushes for this. It doesn't matter what kind of brush, really, whatever your preference is, but I would suggest using one for the wax and one for the powder. To keep them separate. And the wax just like sets everything in place really nicely. I love this little brow kit. I've been using it every single day. I love how it makes my eyebrows look. I do prefer this over my brow tints that I've been like obsessed with for the longest time. So yeah, if you guys want to try a new brow product, this is definitely really good. I really love this. So that's everything that I've been loving for the month of March. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a review of everything. I am testing out this new Wet n Wild foundation, the Photo Focus foundation. I will have first impressions of that up. I'm kind of testing it out. I want to test it out like under the lights and everything like that. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this month, I think. I'm so glad it's springtime. You guys can probably hear the birds chirping. I get really excited when I hear the birds chirping outside. I'm a nerd. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!